Incoming transmission.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 26th of March, 2025, looking at Lucky Penguin, but this time on the NES. Yes, I found it, finally! Anyway, so it's we did look at this on the Master System, which is kind of a remake of sorts. This is the full 40-level version. Now, the flickering on here is intentional. You can turn it off in the settings, but I didn't really want to do that once we started the playing, you know, I don't really want to stop. So, here we go. And it's adorable. Already, it's adorable. So, yes, this is on the Nintendo Entertainment System. And, yes, so you'll notice, well, you might not notice. It depends if you've seen my Master System review of the game already. If you have, you'll notice that there's a timer on this one, which I don't think was on the Master System version. I think they took the timer off. So we're up against the clock now, which makes our journey through the game a little bit harder. So expect me to run out of time lots, because I'm not very good at these sort of games anyway, but let's see how we get on, shall we? Anyway, we'll look at graphics first, because we always do, and why should we break the habit of a lifetime? Yeah, so... Oh, look how adorable his little waddle is. I know, it's so cute. Anyway, so you play the part of the penguin. Not Batman's penguin, this cute little guy in the middle of the screen. And the idea is that you collect all of the lucky clover leaves. Once you've done that, you'll get a password to that level, and then you'll spin on to the next. It really is a simple game, in theory. There's always a pathway you can get all of the clover leaves. It's not always obvious though, so I'll give you that as a hint. And if you want to use any of the passwords that you see on the screen today in the review, feel free. They're there for you if you want them. If you want to play from the scratch, you then do that as well. Completely up to you. I do not mind if you want to go spin on a few levels. Anyway, we'll see how we get on. We're on stage 9 already. Now, the Master System only went up to stage 10. Like I said, this should have all 40 levels on it. So, quite a considerable amount more, really, isn't it? But I really like this, because all the levels got different colour schemes. So this has got a nice sort of red and green effect to it, which is nice. Now, if you haven't seen Lucky Penguin before, the idea of the game is just to literally get the lucky clovers. Now, you can only go in one direction at a time. And once you set that course in motion, you can't stop. So you better be careful. I don't know if in later levels, there's probably going to be levels where you've got nothing to actually stop you. But I expect we'll come across these things. But you see what I mean? That stops me there. And I can move across. The walls will stop me, and I can go in a different direction. But we're up against the clock, as you can see there. 5 seconds. I'm not going to clear this. Too busy talking to you. That's the thing. But lost a life already. But let's have a look at the score. I really like the different colours there on the text at the top of the screen there. You've got your score, and then you've got your lives, and then you've got what stage you're on. It's just all very nice and simple, but the colour scheme's really quite nice, which I like. I like it a lot. There's not a lot to talk about, really, when it comes to controls. It's just left and right, up and down. But like I said, once you start your penguin in motion, the only thing that's going to stop him is the walls. So, plan your routes carefully. That's all I'll say when it comes to that. And it's not, because of the timer, you're not given a lot of time to think about where to go either. Which I don't know if that's detrimental to the game. I think maybe a slightly higher timer would probably be a bit more fair, or maybe not have one at all until the later levels. But that's just my thought process on the game. I'm actually really enjoying the game. Don't get me wrong, but I think younger players might get frustrated with the time limit, because it's not always obvious which way you've got to direct your penguin in which to get all the clover leaves you see. So that's probably my only criticism, really. Timer could do with either being slower, longer, or not there at all, or even being put in the options as an option to turn the timer on or off. That would be good too. But anyway, that's my only criticism, really. The rest of the game's fantastic. So this was a NES dev game, I believe? Or was it? No, it wasn't. No, I'm talking out my hat. That was yesterday's. Sorry. Got my games mixed up. But this is actually very, very good. You can get the physical cartridge of this as well. So if you're looking for this game for your actual hardware, I'll put the link in the description anyway, and you can go and get the game for yourself. It's, like I say, cartridge-based, so if you've got an NES, then you're going to absolutely lap it up. It's a great little game, and if you like puzzle games, then this is going to be right up your street. Absolutely right up your street. So there we go, we are now on stage 10. This is where the Master System version would have ended. But we can continue on now. Oh yes. So, music and sound next, which I really like. Again, the sound and the music is excellent. You've got, I mean, there's not a lot of sound as in sound effects, but there are some there. When you collect the clover leaves, you get sound effects coming through there. You've got tunes going all the way through the levels as well, which is fantastic. And it's done in that sort of cutesy NES style as well, which is incredibly retro. They've done a really good job with everything on here. There's not really much I can, I can't really complain about much, because it's just a very cool game. And I think it would hit many demographics. It's not just there for, you hardcore players out there, even though I think younger players would probably struggle a little bit, but it's, at the end of the day, why stop them from having a go? Because it's a cute game. Kids like cute stuff. So, at the end of the day, let them have a go. So, like I said before, once you start your penguin on that trajectory route, there's no way of stopping. So, let's go across here. Look, if I pull back on the joystick, nothing happens. So, you've got to be really precise where you want your penguin to actually go. So, I don't think there's a way I can get him to get infinitely stuck. At the moment, anyway. I don't doubt that will happen later. But let's carry on and see how we get on. But as an actual puzzle game goes, it's very good. Very good indeed, and I can see why the Master System version was created, and I really hope that does get finished at some point, because it really does pay a really decent version of the game. And credit, I don't think it's Morphcat Games that have done this Master System version. I think that's somebody else, but Morphcat have done a great job with this, so absolutely fantastic. Well done. I would like to see Lucky Penguin 2 though, however. That would be nice. Maybe on the Mega Drive or the Super Nintendo perhaps. I don't know what the schedule is, but that would be quite cool. So playability is absolutely on the money here. It's a great game, and you're going to have lots and lots of fun with it. And I think that's quite important when it comes to these sort of games. The fun factor is there, despite maybe not knowing which way round you want to go, or which way round it is. You've got to designate your penguin to get all of the lucky clover leaves in time before the clock runs out. But I don't think that's going to be too detrimental to players. It's not frustrating. Let's put it that way. I think if you enjoy this sort of game, you're just going to enjoy sort of figuring it out. Now you can restart the level if you want to. You can press start and it brings up a little menu, and you can finish the level, but it will still take a life off you. I don't mean finish the level. You can reset the level, but it will still take a life off you. So you can't cheat your way through it. You've got to do it legitimately. So yes, but I absolutely adore this game. I think it's very nice. I like I said before, the Mega Drive, it's not the Master System. Once I've seen the Master System game, it's the first time I'd ever seen the game in general. But it's nice to be playing the full version, have a few more levels to muck about with. And I hope you're enjoying it as well. And I hope you will go and support the developer, because it's a great game. So obviously that's the gameplay covered, and the replay value is also there, because you've got your password system, so you could come back to this again and again and again. You might have a level that you really enjoy playing, and you can just put the input code in and play it to your heart's content. Easily done, right? So that's a really nice thing to have. Password system as well, so you can save your game, and they're only 4-digit passcodes. Just get a piece of paper, write them down, and you know, pick it up another time. They really have thought of everything. But yeah, that's it. Up, down, left, right. No buttons. You don't have to worry about A or B. It's fun. It's just a lovely game. It's a lovely game. It's a lovely game. You all want to play it. Yeah, so it's Lucky Penguin on the NES, and that's about it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. This has been a cracking game. Oh, look, that top row there. Let me see if I can get up there, because if I get stuck going across the top, I don't think I can stop. So let me see if I can do that, and you'll see what I mean. Here we go. So if I go across here and collect all these, I've got no way of stopping now, and I'm still a clover leaf down. So that top row has to be done last. So as you progress with the levels, it does get harder. So a little bit more thought required to pass through the levels. But I will leave some more footage for you playing in the background. I'm gonna sign off the audio now and continue playing, so it'll give you guys a bit more of an idea of how the game is, with the sound cranked up a bit, and you'll get an idea of all the sound and the music effects and all that kind of stuff. So this has been Lucky Penguin on the NES on the 26th of March. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you, and if you have enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like and subscribe and tick that little notification bell, and you'll get notified when a new video hits the channel. But until next time, my friends, as usual, you keep it retro, and it's bye for now. Bye bye.
Welcome stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, we're reliving the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the